Well, hello all you Minecraft maniacs out there. My name is Dune Peaches, and welcome to my first episode documenting my journey on the impulseSV Patron SMP server. That's right, that impulseSV, that Hermitcraft guy. And I've got to give credit where it's due. It's because of hermits like Impulse and Tango, B-Dubs, Good Times with Scar, even to some extent Mumbo Jumbo, that I even considered starting to play Minecraft. And as I grew to love this game even more and more, I knew that eventually I would join an SMP server. I just didn't know which one. And after a lot of research, which consisted of mainly catching Twitch streams of as many players on SMP servers as I could, I decided to take the plunge and join the rest of the imps, which is what I'm calling them, and I think they call themselves that as well, imps, on the ISV SMP server. So here I am, standing on one of the four corner towers that I've built to mark out the four corners of our base claim. It's my goal over the following episodes to document my progress on the base, and hopefully before the season resets to Season 6, because we joined in the middle of Season 5, we'll have built on or landscaped every block within this 15 by 15 chunk. So for me, that's not going to be an easy task, because like many of you, I just don't have as much time to play this game as I'd like to. But enough about that. Let's get to it. What I'd like to accomplish is a few things in this first episode. We definitely need to build a starter home, so that we're not staring at all these unfinished perimeter walls, which, spoiler alert, there it is right there. We'll get into that a little later. On top of that, I would obviously like to head over to the gaming district and sign up for as many games as I can, or at least just a couple here to start to get to know the community a little bit better. But first, I think I'd like to head over to World Spawn and show you just how much generosity new players are shown when they join the server. So, as promised, we are here at World Spawn, and the first thing you'll notice when you spawn into this server is that this community has built up a massive, very impressive World Spawn area. And what this structure is doing is it's actually pointing you in four different directions, the cardinal directions, north, south, east, and west. Each one of these directions is a different district that the community has designated, one for industrial or farming, one for commercial or shopping district, basically, where you can make your own shops, and then the other two are for your say, townhomes, for instance, if you wanted to build a specific home here near spawn. So, what I plan on doing is just kind of walking around showing you a few things that I enjoy about this and what a new patron, a new player, would do on their first couple days getting into the server. So let's flip back over here to this mode, and what you will notice, now I can get my directions correct here. And now I've got my direction correct. Wow, I got myself turned around. There is, before you even leave, you'll notice all the chests along the sides of the walls. In this particular hallway, we're going south, and a lot of this has just armor. And so, as a new member of the server, you can take the armor, you can walk out and be, pretty much armored up already. Also in here, before we forget, let me show you something even more impressive. Where did all this iron come from? One thing you can't do in this server is actually have a very large iron farm. But you don't need it. That was another community build. And am I going to get the right hallway? I always do this. It's always the wrong one. Yep, I did. I got the wrong hallway. Let's go over here. It's to the west. It's to the west. Look at this. This community has built an iron farm. A very extensive iron farm. And it's free for everybody to use. Free for everybody to use. And it's just box after box after box of iron. So before even leaving spawn, go over, fill up your inventory, just have a great time with it. So that's wonderful. And I did it again. Let's go south, because I can fly through here. There's a pro move. So when you come south, you will notice this hotel. This hotel is free for all new patrons, all new members of the server to come to, and that way you don't have to spend your first nights in the dark. You don't have to be scared about where you're going. You can come in here, go up to the lobby desk, sign up for a empty room, and then head up to your room to start your stay and to start your time on the server. Look at this. Look at this. The maps that these people make on the server are just unbelievable. I'll have to hold that off to another episode to go to the map world and show you guys what they're doing. But look, the computer itself, that's a map. They made that. It's the appliances. These are maps that they put on these things. and that they actually make over in the map world. It's truly unbelievable. So you stay here, and I believe the rule is after a week, you have a week until after you've claimed your base, the location of your base, to move out of the hotel. So let's see, I think 207. Well, it's empty. I think that was where I stayed. Let's head up over there real quick. I remember how to do this. Yep, it's over here. It's been a while since I've done this now. So we're gonna go up to 1, 2. And go down the hallway to 207. Yep, this was where I stayed. So look at that. Beautiful. Nice and cozy. I didn't leave anything behind, did I? Nope. I probably should have, though. Let's do this. Let's leave the next person some stuff. Why not? Leave them all the coal. And good luck with the Blair head. Actually, you know what? Was that my only zombie head? Nah, it's okay. For all of you that think about joining, get 207. Hurry up. There's some stuff in there for you. So let's head back over to the next step that I did, because I didn't, while I really truly appreciated the hotel itself, that wasn't really my goal to stay here. Although again, it's beautiful the way that they did this. My goal was to find my base right away. So let's walk on over to the map, the world map, which is the best way to find the location. Let's fly, it'll be faster. There we go. Whoa, oh, that hurt. Face planted, great. Alright, so here's the map. Here's the world map I wanted to show you. This, I'm sure, took a long time for them to make, or maybe the moderators just used some commands to do it. But you'll notice people have marked their claims. And there's mine right there, Dune Peaches. Now I got a little secret for the moderators. How that's darker than the rest. I think that's because I accidentally broke a block underneath it. I'll have to maybe in this episode fix that. And the block was a lantern, sea lantern, so it lights it up. So there's quite a few people around us. I didn't realize there were so many. Anyway, this is what I wanted to show you. Maybe at this point it would be best if we head back over to the base and start that time lapse of our starter round. The little spoiler we had. We'll see you back there. So at the beginning of the episode, we talked quite a bit about the server itself, but something I didn't mention is that there is a gaming district, and these particular imps are really serious about their games. So I figured let's take a break from building, and I'll show you one particular game called Diamond Wars, which I have signed up for the month of December. We'll run back here to the lectern and read the rules and get started playing. Welcome to Diamond Wars. This is a hide-and-seek treasure hunt pranking game. By signing up to play, you agree to allow your opponent's free roam of your base in order to find good hiding places for the diamonds of prankage. Alright, I guess we'll go to the next page here. Objective is to have fun. Hide 2 renamed diamonds at your target's base according to the rules of engagement. When you find the diamonds, you will then rename them and hide them back at their base for them to find. Okay, that's a great thing to do. Duration 1 month. We do know that. It'll last for the rest of December. We sign up. 3 days. Okay, that's fine. Move on to the next page here. Include the nether tunnel address so we can obviously find each other's bases, and opponents will be assigned. The party and consent is required. Okay, here we go. Rules of engagement. Diamonds may only be hidden in the frames, not chests or barrels. Well, that'll make it a little easier. No hitboxes while searching. Accidental discovery. That's don't make it too easy by putting hitboxes on, basically. Diamonds are to be hidden at the player's bases, not shops, townhomes, or farms, so not at spawn or around spawn, as we showed earlier in the video. Notify the other party that some fashion that the diamonds have been relocated. Diamonds must be hidden within the same 16 block radius of each other, so you can't go all over the world with them, all over their base. That makes it a little easier. No more than 2 diamonds may be hidden per opponent. Participation per person is limited to the 2 opponents per base. Okay. Diamonds must be renamed. They cannot be anything, or they can be renamed as anything, but must have a dash for the first initial. Okay, so basically we're ending this with -R or dash, in my case, -D. So we're back at the base, and I got a message from one of the other patrons, his name's Lag, saying that he's already hidden diamonds at our base, 2 of them. I'm very surprised by that, considering we're only halfway through the build on our first base house here, and there's going to be pretty much no place to hide them around here that wouldn't be really, easy to find. There's some other perimeter walls up around the base claim that we have that we might have to go look at here in a second, because that's really the only place I think he could be able to hide anything. There's some other secret entrances to some other pieces of the base I don't want to get too specific about. Obviously don't want to tell him about it, so he can't hide those locations in the future. Let's hop on over here to the wall. Yeah, here we go. Okay. Oh, that was graceful. Yep, I've been playing Minecraft for a long time. Let's see if I can get back up there. Here we go. So one of the 4 towers I've got on the corners of my base. Let's just start looking around. And what I'll probably end up doing is just kind of going into a little bit of montage about where I'm looking, because this is going to take for a while, I fear. So let's get going. Wow, an hour into looking for these diamonds, and I finally found them. Lag, wonderful job hiding them. Kudos to you. You took advantage of me not finishing the landscape around the tower here. Obviously, I've built some of these walls and the tower, and figured I'd come back and fill in the landscaping later. Lesson learned. Shouldn't have done that. I know better than that. That's something we all do. We all kind of procrastinated some of these things, and landscaping is my procrastination. So let's fly up here, get a better angle of where he actually did this on this northeast tower of mine. Oh, I missed the angle. Let's swing back around. Yeah, here we go. So, maybe he flew around and was looking for something like this, but again, great job, Lag. I'm looking forward to heading over to your base and hiding these things, which obviously I'll do off camera. Sure, you'll probably have already found them by the time this video gets out, but I don't want you cheating on me on there. So I can pop these things off here. Oh, all right, breaking my base. Now we'll come back and fix that. Like I said, I've got to come back and do all the landscaping, so you can't hide it like this on me again in the future. There we go. You know, maybe if it's okay with you, Lag, I'll show the patrons some of the builds you have on my next video with some of the submarines and battleships you've got. We'll see. This is a great game. Really fun to play. Not something we're going to obviously get rich off of. Instead, we get to see each other's bases. We get to find out who we are and learn a little bit more about each other on this, on the server. So this is going to be a great game to play. For now, though, let's get back to building the main house and see if we can really start accomplishing some stuff around here. Great. All right, let's go. Well, that is enough building for me for today. We'll fly out here, turn around, take a look with shaders on. And oh, this is wonderful. I love this. I'll give credit where it's due. Mythical Sausage is where I took a lot of inspiration for this build. He has a video out there. If you haven't seen it, please go and look at it. But it's very similar building. His is a little shallower than this one. I needed more space, wanted something a little bit bigger. So I added the whole wing on the back side of this thing. But the Nordic style or medieval, if you want to call it that, I was looking at Swedish style homes back in the 1800s, that kind of stuff, the high pitch roofs. I really enjoy that. I think that's the theme of what my base is going to kind of look like this season. So obviously we have a lot of landscaping to do. It's not going to look like that with the dirt wall just sitting there, and even the cobblestone around the base of the building will probably be replaced as we move through, and the interior of the building needs to be finished and functional. Each one of my builds this season in this base clave is going to be functional. It's going to serve a purpose. I don't want the buildings just to be out there for looks, although I do want them to look attractive. So any of the comments that you would have on this build and what you would think would spruce it up a little bit, maybe not more spruce, I think it might have too much of that, but anything to make it a little bit better, let me know in the comments, and I'll definitely take them in consideration. And fly out here. If you'd like to see more, please consider hitting the like button and the subscribe button, because I am going to be putting more interaction with other imps on the server in the next few episodes. I do have some real cool builds that will be coming up. I might have done some caving offhand and found some really cool things that I'll show you in the next video. So with that, guys, have a great, wonderful evening, and all you Minecrafters, keep playing. Talk to you later.